What's the deal YouTube? Welcome back to Device Overdose. In today's episode, I'll be taking a fast look at this e-bike I bought last summer. We'll take a look at the design. I'll bust down the features. We'll take the bike out back for a ride. So let's keep it moving into the video. Now, here we have a nice-ass device. This is the HANEVEAR H100 all-wheel drive folding electrified fat bike. The CST 20-inch fat tires are a nice touch for an e-bike at this price point. Hang on. I'll start on the left side, this way I can bust down this handlebar arrangement better. On the left handlebar, you have the headlight, on-off switch. The headlight is big and bright enough to illuminate the darkness like a lantern. And below the light switch, there is the single motor to dual motor, on-off button. Just below the motor button, you have the left-right turn indicator switch. Finally, beneath the turn indicator switch, you have the horn button. The horn won't blow you away, but it is loud enough to be heard at close range. To the right of the light switch control panel, you have the battery on-off power controls. These buttons control the color display screen, also several other important functions. The H100 has 5 levels of speed to toggle through. The display also provides you with a low and high brightness function. In my opinion, I think this control panel has a nice ergonomic arrangement. The build quality is standard for an e-bike at this price point. The design is good. Also, the functionality of the light switch panel works well. Moving over to the right handlebar, you have the Shimano 7-speed shifter and the throttle. The H100 comes equipped with a pair of Dias Land hydraulic disc brakes. The brakes are paired with a 6.5-inch shredded disc rotor. The brake levers are hollow, but they feel good. The build is good, and the functionality is very good. Dias Land is a popular company out of Shenzhen. Next, we'll move over to the throttle. The H100 is equipped with a half-twist throttle. The throttle feels slender in hand, but the system works well. The throttle arrangement is pretty standard for an e-bike at this price point. For better control, I plan to install a pair of universal foam handlebar grip covers. Before we ride, check this out. The Yulin display supports USB charge-in. At the bottom of the display, there's a very useful USB charge-in port available. The YL91FV display offers a variety of features to suit your riding needs, including pedal assist level indicator, speed, your current speed, maximum speed, and your average speed. The display also indicates your single and total mileage. Walk boost mode, error code indicator, motor power indicator, the USB connection indicator, also, the cruise control information. That was far too superfluous. You're definitely on the right channel if you're looking for more information than you really need. My plan was to try and keep this video short, but apparently it's turning into something like a ride-out review. So hang out, I'll make a fast stop so I can bust down the accessories, then I'll ride out to my favorite part. At the time of purchase back in 2023, the H100 came with some accessories. Check it out, we have a phone mount, a handy air pump, and you get a set of mirrors. The accessories are not premium quality, but still a very thoughtful touch. If your budget is low, these accessories could prove to be very useful to an H100 owner. Let's be out. This is a popular location in Brooklyn, New York. In just my luck, my cam stabilizer battery died. I've been riding around for nearly 2 hours. That being said, my behind is not fatigued because the seat on the H100 is a very comfortable design. The seat appears to be an oversized comfort saddle with steel springs. The cushion feels like memory foam. The owner's manual does not describe the saddle, but it's large and very comfortable. I don't get this far out on my bike too often. I should head back to Kensington, but first I'll ride out to my favorite part. There, we'll check out the battery, the charger, the suspension system, and the all-wheel drive system. So here we are, Prospect Park in the house. I did do an Unremarkable speed test. You can take a look at that in the B-roll. According to the owner's manual, the H100 has a maximum speed of 31 miles per hour. On the road, the H100 will max out at 28 miles per hour. So not exactly the 31 miles per hour is claimed, but 28 miles per hour is more than fast enough for me. The H100 allows you to personalize your ride settings. The ride system allows you to customize several different settings. You can customize your pedal assist levels from 0 to 3, 5, 7, or 9. You can change the voltage output of your battery. The system allows you to alter the pedal assist settings, allowing the rider to increase or lower the amount of crank rotations before the motor activates. Also, the H100 allows riders to customize the speed limit settings. You can set the speed limit between 1 and 100 km per hour, according to the manual. The H100's performance system also offers a power on password setting. I have not used the password feature, but I assume the feature adds an extra layer of anti-theft security. The battery is an LG 3200 mAh lithium-ion cell. The battery is located inside of the bike frame. The 16 Ah 48-volt power cell is coupled with two 750-watt brushless hub motors. In the single motor mode the bike is very subdued. However, in dual motor mode, the torque does get more aggressive. The H100 has a dual suspension system. The front suspension can be adjusted using the lockout switch. The rear suspension is a single hydraulic shock absorber. Moving down, the H100 is fitted with a 7-speed Shimano cassette, coupled with a Shimano Durella. The pedals are fixed. However, you can purchase the collapsing pedals on the HANEVEAR website. Moving to the back end of the bike. The H100 is fitted with a rugged, and very sturdy rear rack. According to the owner's manual, the H100 can support a rider, or weight, up to 372 pounds. In my experience riding e-bikes, I think any amount of suspension is better than none at all. All of this comprises into a smooth-ass ride, but nobody's perfect. I'm about to explain how the HANEVEAR company effed up my purchase, big time. Also, I'll explain what the company did in an effort to correct their so-called error. But first, I'll do a fast recap of the H100's features. Let's ride. At the time of purchase, I paid well over 1,500 green stamps for this e-bike. And, the H100 was still, the cheapest all-wheel drive e-bike that I could find on Amazon. For $1,577.40, you're getting an 85-pound, folding aluminum alloy frame, dual suspension, 1/4-inch, single-bead LED headlight, the Yonglin YL91FD Color Smart display. The seat is an oversized comfort saddle, with dense memory foam and steel springs. Left-right turn signals, brake-activated taillight, 7-speed Shimano shifter, 20-inch fat tires, dual 750-watt brushless hub motors, 148-volt lithium-ion battery, a 110 to 240-volt fast charger, with a 4-hour charge time, hydraulic disc brakes. The H100 has a 372-pound weight capacity, front rack mounts, aluminum alloy rear rack, a box of useful accessories. Also, the H100 has a water-resistant rating of IPX7. The owner's manual does not provide hill-grade info on the product parameters page. However, from my experience with this e-bike, the H100 has at least a 38 to 40% hill grade. The H100 does not support regenerative braking. Also, the model that I received does not support cruise control. This is a very serious issue for me because cruise control is a feature I use all the time. Long story short, I reached out to HANEVEAR. The company was very responsive, pretty good customer service. And that's when the company representative hit me with the bad news. HANEVEAR told me that they accidentally shipped my unit with the wrong controller. I did ask the HANEVEAR representative to replace my item with the correct order, but the customer service agent declined my request. In an effort to correct their error, the company placed a $45 or $50 discount credit towards my purchase. Also, HANEVEAR thought it would be best that I upgrade the controller myself. So, they sent me a separate controller, along with a link to an installation video. This type of installation is uncharted territory for me. Instead, I decided to visit the local e-bike shops for assistance. And of course, every shop mechanic declined to fool around with the charged controller. And I get it, this device is like the beating heart of the bike. So yeah, I'm pissed off to the highest of pisstivity. In fact, I'm willing to bet, none of the current H100 e-bikes sold have the cruise control feature available. If you are an H100 owner, and you happen to find this video, drop a comment please. Let me know if you have the cruise control feature. Also, let me know if cruise control is even a matter of concern for you. Overall, aside from the cruise control error, the HANEVEAR H100 all-wheel drive e-bike is a winner. The H100 is almost fully equipped for a Class 3 e-bike at this price point. The H100 is enormous. It's built to last a long time. The e-bike has good power, good hill climbing strength, and the pedal assist system is customizable. I don't focus on range too much anymore when it comes to certain e-bikes. However, in most cases you can expect at least 12 to 18 plus miles in range, depending on terrain and how you ride. You might experience some reduced range with the H100 depending on how you ride. And that's because of the dual motor system. When the dual motor setting is active, I find that my range is slightly reduced. But that's not the deal breaker for me. I prefer an e-bike that has the cruise control feature. I will have to purchase a new e-bike at some point down the line. Okay folks, I am back in the hood. And that is a wrap for this e-bike ride-out review. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hold it down, I'll catch y'all on the rebound.